you know? And in scouting, I want to tell you young guys this. We look at it not only the ability, right? We figure it's like interviewing for a job. So ultimately, we're buying into people at the end of the day. So we try to find out every single thing about you. And even maybe one day, you're going to work in the game. But we try to find out every little detail. So I know you think that maybe this little thing that I did over here, you know, it's hidden and it's locked away. I'm telling you, it's important to fly straight, to keep focused. Because those little things, they come back. And I'm glad there were older people who told me to keep my nose clean, right? I always have to give the young kids that message because I think it's important. And I think sometimes when the parents, look, I got 2 kids of my own. They both graduated college. Well, my daughter's going to graduate this semester, but my son's already graduated. And sometimes they don't listen to me. They got it all figured out. So like when I come and talk to the kids, I like to give them a little jab. Because I know we don't always listen to our parents. But we'll find out in scouting, man. We do our homework. We do a lot of digging. You'd be shocked at how much information we find out. And that's why those tweets, be careful. Right? Be careful. I don't want to sound like I'm preaching to you guys, but it's just so important because my wife has at the end of her message when she sends me like an email or something, past mistakes limit future options. Now, I don't know if she's doing that because I'm on the road all the time. Maybe she does. But at the end of the day, it's a powerful statement. And so we have to stay focused in our lives. Stay the course. But I love what I do, and I'm very fortunate to be in professional baseball for 26 consecutive years. It's going to be going on 27 in June. I'm very fortunate. I've had a good run. And I enjoy what I do. I watch baseball for a living. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, you go to a game and you watch baseball. And you deal with making trades or signing players or giving guys the opportunity. It's a wonderful, and my younger brother told me, because he was a pretty good player, they thought he was going to be better than me, but he got hurt. But he always said to me, you know, I never knew that there was other jobs in baseball. I thought like when I was playing, and then if I didn't make it to the major leagues, that it was over. But it's not over. I mean, if you love the game, you got a chance to do something in the game. It's there. But it's so important that you guys stay the course, do what you're told to do. These guys, they work hard. Trust me, coaches, they work tireless hours. Our major league coaches get to the ballpark at like 12 o'clock, sometimes 11 a.m. for a 7 o'clock game because there's so much preparation. These coaches are teachers and coaches. They got a lot going on. And that's why it's so important to get on the right page, get on the same page. But this thing about professional baseball, it's just a wonderful, wonderful job. And I know a lot of you guys probably watch games on TV. Any of you Yankee fans, we smoked you guys last year, the Blue Jays. I don't know if we have any Yankee fans, but we made up in our mind that we were signing a lot of different players, but we were missing out on the one element, and it was a big element of character. Because we were always trying to cut deals, get this deal done, get that deal done. But if you look at the way we changed the culture of our clubhouse, when we brought in Donaldson, Tulowitzki, Martin, Price, it changed the whole dynamic of our team, which is why we end up winning the American League East. And so, ultimately, I know somebody mentioned it earlier, it's about that high character, right? The character guy who comes every day with the will to win. And he'll do whatever it takes to win. But I want to leave you guys with the importance of fundamentals. I know it's boring. Trust me, I've been there. It's boring bunting the ball. It's boring, right? But guess what? If you get the bunt down, you got a chance of winning the game. It's not boring to win. So the fundamentals are a very important part of our sport. And I love this turnout tonight. I mean, this is an unbelievable turnout. You know, for high school baseball, kickoff, you know, I spoke at Seton Hall. I mean, you guys may have had more people here. But I spoke there like last month and talked to kick off their season. But the fundamentals, it's not much fun, it seems like, with fundamentals. But it's a big part of our sport. And it helps us to win baseball games. And the next one is dedication. You have to be dedicated. If you're not dedicated, it's going to be tough to win games. It's a big part of it. And the last one is the will to win. You have to have that will to win. I love being around guys that have energy. Our game, it could get boring at times. You know, long innings, a few walks, a couple errors, you know, and then no one's having fun. But if you screw up in the 5th inning, you could be the hero in the 7th. That's why I love baseball. Because your opportunity is coming back around. So dedication and the will to win, that's very big, along with fundamentals. But I say all of that to say that I know some of you may have aspirations of playing professional baseball. Right? I mean, it's possible. Some of you are going to grow, some of you are going to get stronger, some of you are fast enough. And we tell our minor league players, the difference between you and the major league player is that they're a lot more consistent. The tools and the talent are often the same, but the consistency is what keeps you and gets you to the big leagues. But you'll never be consistent without hard work. You'll never be consistent. And so I leave you guys with that today, and I know that sometimes I go to like a lot of these schools and I talk to the kids, because I mean, the kids are important to me, and the young kids are very important. And sometimes I like to leave them with a message, at least to keep them up one night thinking, right? Because then maybe it's going to make a difference. But I wanted to leave you guys with those 3 things: fundamental, desire, and will to win. If you show up every day with that attitude, I promise you'll win a lot of baseball games. Thanks a lot for having me. Appreciate it.